I am rebanned on Facebook. So I got banned yesterday for t-shirts. These ones. This simple t-shirts that I make. Um, there's about 6 of them that I had. One of them literally just says Trump 2020, and one of them is Trump on a dinosaur saying America, fuck yeah. Every single one of these t-shirts was deemed hate speech. Every one of them. So I was banned. I took a 24-hour ban. Afterwards, I'm unbanned as of today. August 4th is when we did this podcast. So I was unbanned. They sent me a message. Basically, it said, "Do you agree that this is hate speech and blah blah blah?" It gave me an option. Yes, I agree. No, I disagree. I clicked no, I disagree because it's not. And literally, like not even 20 seconds, probably like 15 seconds later, I'm insta banned. 24-hour ban. So I'm curious as to what's to come tomorrow. I don't know if I'm getting another message. This time maybe they should just say repeat after me. I agree this was hate speech because I mean that's what they
Yeah.
really want.
You got the local moderators at Starbucks conspiring against you, guaranteed.
I'm
Um,
getting moderated.
I'm sorry, like no matter what side of the political spectrum are, if you think a Trump 2020 shirt is racist or hate speech, you are an absolute moron. Like you just are. I mean, I hate to tell you that, but you're just an idiot because it's a damn. He's the president of the United States. Like you know what I mean? Like whatever you think about him, it's not racist. It's not a racist statement. It's not.
No,
It's you're just being an idiot. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Like, and then there's no way for me to take you serious on anything you're going to say, and you probably have some very valid points, but I can't take you serious if you think Trump 2020 because I look at you I look down on you on an intelligence level that like I can't talk to you because you're not intelligent enough to be talked to. You know what
Right.
I mean? Like it's a two-way street. You have to be able to meet someone here to here to be able to have a conversation. And this is where it gets ridiculous because these people, these moderators, 100% are the same ones that are getting destroyed in the comment sections. If they post on anything and it's not an echo chamber, you're going to get wrecked. Because if I really want to and I really want to dissect your little point or whatever it is that you're doing on Facebook, I can go through. If I want to spend the time and not be lazy, I can literally destroy any argument you throw out there with 1 hour of research.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I might have to go to DuckDuckGo, you know what I'm saying,
Right. So you're not buried.
in order to dodge Google's bullshit, you know what I'm saying, trying to bury me out of stories. And but I also know how to work Google through going to college and stuff like that too as well. To where I can get past the algorithm shit, you know what I mean, to turn that shit off in order to get to what I need to find. You know what I'm saying? To different opinions. You know what I'm saying? Or not the same 15 news agencies. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
regurgitating the same article with
Yeah.
the same. I mean, it's
CNN,
basically
Washington
it's
Post, New
plagiarism on
York
most of them.
Times.
Yeah. So, anyways, like it's just ridiculous that you get banned for a Trump 2020 shirt, and where here's the funny thing, and then and this would be a great experiment to do is that I guarantee you, if you went and you paid Google or paid Facebook, excuse me, to sponsor ads for your T-shirts, they would accept that money and throw those sponsored T-shirts up because there's already companies that are doing it. But
Just
if you
click
went
in.
through their paid division, you know what I'm saying, and paid them money, they would absolutely put that shit up, and those moderators wouldn't be able to touch it. But it's just it, you know what I'm saying. But that's where it's clearly there's something wrong with your processes. And
Yes.
Zuckerberg's dumbass was at Congress just you know what I mean, like on Congress just recently, getting grilled about this. Doesn't have any idea about what's going on or this or that. You know what I'm saying? Can't answer questions about his own company when this has clearly been a problem for years. You know what I'm
Oh, dude.
saying? Like,
Dan Crenshaw was grilling all of them.
bro, he's been in there multiple times for this. They all have. This is obviously they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know what's going on and you don't know that there's a high leaning, left leaning bias on your moderating staff and within your company as a whole, you're the worst business owner that's ever
Right.
lived. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
gotta know
in
something. You gotta.
Japan, they kill themselves. They have to go commit Harry Carey because of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just go ninja sword yourself because you suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially owning that big of a company. You know what I mean? And you're an android. You clearly don't have a life outside of your company and your power within your company. There's no way you don't know that's going on. Everybody knows
Facts.
you're a little left-leaning prick. You know what I mean? This is 100% you're doing, 100% your directives at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're just too much of a coward to admit it.
A solution that I have. Tell me what you think of this. At like our First Amendment, I do feel there needs to be an addition to it. It needs to include um, our freedom of speech within online platforms and within private businesses. I feel like we should have freedom of speech. Now that doesn't mean I'm gonna come in and be like, "Hey, fuck you, boss. You're a piece of shit, bitch," and then not get fired for it. But I mean, so obviously there's some little gray.
Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. So essentially, what gives Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of these social media town hall platforms, right? This act, Section 230 of the Communication Decency Act, you can look it up online. This is what gives them immunity for being sued. You
Okay.
can't sue Facebook right now. Can't sue Twitter, right? Because they're under this clause. You can't sue them. So, like in this regard, you can't sue them. Well, so let's say you post something,
Mm-hmm.
right, that offends me, right, and I'm suffering psychological repercussions because of that meme that you posted. So I'm going to sue Facebook because it upset me, right? Your
Mm-hmm.
meme that you posted that Facebook didn't control me from seeing, right, on their platform, right? You can't do anything like that. I mean, that's probably not the best example. I'm sure a lawyer could give you a better example. You know what I'm saying? But like, you get
Right.
the gist of what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not a publisher, they're a town hall, okay? Because everyone's supposed to be able to participate in this town hall, right? They're considered above a normal company or
Right.
a publishing platform, right? But they're not supposed to be able to regulate what the fuck speech that's going on there. You know what I mean? We're all
Yes.
supposed to be able to talk, so that's what they're violating. They're
Yes.
acting like a publisher while enjoying the benefits of Section 230 at the same time. So they're double dipping, and they're not allowed to do that. Either you're a publisher or you're a town hall. If you're a publisher, right, now you can be fucking sued. You know what I'm saying, for certain things. So like, it opens the door, right? So if the Section 230 was stripped from them, they're fucked. They
Okay.
have to basically do things a certain way now
Right. Then there had to be the
and
town
cut
hall,
off.
and
And town hall's gone. Like, you know what
yep.
I mean? Now it's, you have whatever it is that I'm sure you could still be super liberal and do whatever it is, but you have to like basically do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're
Mm-hmm.
not going to get all these benefits from the Communication, Decency Act. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is what's giving them cover. This is what's allowing them to do what they're doing. Right? They're taking advantage of it because they think they're too big and they're too politically connected to the Democrats in the media to be able to, for any Republican Congress or anybody to be able to do anything about it. Not to mention the common person doesn't even understand this
Mm-mm.
stuff. They've never even
Not at
heard
all.
of Section 230. And they don't understand what they're referring to in Congress, because if you go watch C-SPAN and you watch like Zuckerberg and you watch the live, actually watch the video live like I did, you'll be able to you'll hear them citing this multiple times when they're talking to it, because this is what they're all afraid of, is having this taken away. Section 230 is taken away, it's lights out. You know what I'm saying?
Shit's
But
changing.
they need to enforce this because
Yes.
they can't do what they did to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's fucking wrong.
It's against Section 230. So that's essentially what it is. It's immunity from civil liabilities from information service providers. Okay, so that remove or restrict content from their service they deem obscene, lewd, filthy, blah 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 blah, whether or not such material is constitutionally protected. So essentially, they can't act like a publisher. They can't remove shit. You know what I mean? They have to allow people to be able to do. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's certain guidelines within that or certain fine print, but what they're doing is blatantly against it. So
Right. So
that's what
Parlor
needs to be
is
fixed.
like the only one that's doing it right.